So we just got done with lunch and we're headed back to Dynasty right now. We're having some issues with the distributor and the, what is it called, the CAS cap, or what is it? The CAS. We were thinking some of the gears were corroded or dirty or it just wasn't working. Luckily, one of the workers there, Nick, has a coupe and he's gonna let me swap his distributor on and we'll be able to tell if that's the issue. Basically, worst case scenario.
So we gotta get another day of hotel, we gotta get another day of U-Haul trailer, we gotta get another day of not being at work. Every hour that we're doing this is all dyno hours, which are $175 an hour versus the labor hours, which are normally only $120 an hour.
What's going on, guys? Riley here. I can't do that.
It's like perfectly clean, nice signal, no issues. But this one, when it was on before, the cast is like this. Mine is solid. Yeah. So on that note, you will need casts, but you already know that. Mine is in your car currently. Crank's fine. He's syncing timing, and then it should fire up and idle nice and smooth.
So it'll make it on dyno today for
maybe.
part
As of
time?
right now, it's almost started. So
okay.
He's still syncing timing. He's playing with keyboard right now. He gets it idling and stuff. He can probably get some like idle, light drivability stuff. Maybe not full power.
Right.
Just depends on how fast he can roll through it and how the car responds.
And
I really appreciate you letting me borrow that.
It's like, it
means a lot. Here, flutter a little bit. So whenever we got here, the intercooler piping was one piece, or no, it wasn't one piece, it was all couplers. And as you can see, my boy Brock welded it all up one piece. So now I don't have to worry as much about boost leaks and from the couplers. Alright, so the car is finally running. It was the cast wheel, so Nick let us borrow his, and now it's idling. They're still adjusting the timing to make sure it's locked. That way it won't blow up whenever we're on the dyno. And the turbo flutter sounds unreal. Sounds pretty sweet. So it's 2 o'clock right now, like 2:05. So we're gonna put it on the dyno here in a little bit. And hopefully we can get quite a bit done, and then we might have to finish it up in the morning. So fingers crossed we're gonna be able to get it done and we don't have to wait until August and reschedule this, because that would suck. Thing looks sweet and it sounds awesome. So after like 3 years of work, the car is finally on the dyno. Here at Dynasty down in Louisville. What was that? So it's supposed to be about 4 to 6 hours of dyno time, and it is, oh, you can't see my watch. Too late for that. So I think we're gonna have to come back in the morning.
Horsepower? Torque. He's not done yet.
That's at 12 pounds of boost.
That's at 12 pounds of boost?
Yep.
And you're gonna run 20?
I don't know. I'm running whatever they put me at. Yeah.
Holy crap. Dang, dude.
That was loud.
Is he still gonna go up here?
Yeah.
Every time?
Yeah, that's just wastegate. So the boost controller isn't turned on at all.
We'll probably just limit to wastegate at this point, which is about 14 pounds. If we can figure out a way, logistics, to get a distributor back here in the morning, get the drivability portion of it knocked out, try and get some cold start on it, that kind of stuff, to get it where it'll drive nice. Okay. Basically, I wanted to get in this thing, see if we're going to make power, see if we're going to encounter any other problems, get that part done, then we'll go back to the drivability portion. So that's what we got on. Pretty respectable power for where it's at though.
For just wastegate, you're saying?
Yeah.
So once you start getting into boost control, what would you expect?
Well, that's up to the setup. Being 9-to-1 compression, you're probably going to want to limit 17, 18 pounds, something like that. You're at 14 currently, so it's what's another 4 pounds bring.
So maybe getting close to 400 or something.
That'd be my guess.
Probably.
Yeah. So where you see the torque curve kind of riding up right there, that's the spool area. Where you see it, I'm going to call that peak torque. It's not. Peak torque's out here, but where you see it kind of flattens out, runs across, that's where you're full boost at that point. So before 4,000, you're all the way out.
That's crazy.
There, holding all the way out, and then that's just part of KA, especially with stock cams, to start seeing some of that drop.
Oh yeah, can't breathe. So we decided to spend a lot more money and stay an extra day here in Louisville. So we're here at Ohio Valley Raceway, about to watch one of the workers at Dynasty run his 240. And
the guy who gave us the
so it's Nick's 240. He let us borrow the distributor to get the
with the good test.
The dyno time in. The track's only an 1/8 mile because I don't know. The nearest quarter mile is like 2.5 hours away.
See in about an hour. Listen to it.
Finishing up another day here. Didn't quite get everything done that we needed to get done with the car, but we did get some good pulls. About 360 horsepower to the wheels, 340 foot-pounds of torque. So we're really hopeful. It was that distributor cam angle sensor or crank angle sensor that's in the distributor that was bad. So we've been borrowing Nick's. He's out here racing with that same crank angle sensor tonight, and we're going to borrow it again in the morning so we can complete the tune. But so for now, we're going to go ahead and enjoy the night here at the track, here at Ohio Valley Dragway, and Chandler's coming down, so we're going to go hang out again tonight and then hit it bright and early tomorrow. We've got the dyno possibly from 6 to 8, and that's it, because we've already worn out our welcome.
Broken axle. No way. Yeah, dude. Sheared off completely flush at the hub.
Literally. Yeah, we broke both our axles.
So we're back here for our third day at Dynasty. 240's on the dyno right now. There's only 2 guys in right now. It's like 6:30 in the morning. So they're doing drivability on the wastegate pressure right now, and then if they have time, they're gonna turn it up. But since it ran over so long and we're kind of out of our time slot for tuning, they're gonna do what they can, maybe set up anti-lag, and we'll see what they can do. Hopefully they can turn it up to at least 400. That's the plan right now. That's what I want. But it's really all up to them because they have a few more cars to tune today and not a whole lot of time. 402, no way. 405, 406. So these right here are the final numbers we went with on the tunes. The red is wastegate pressure, which is 14 pounds, and then the blue is 18 pounds of boost. So our final numbers are right around 410 and 390. So it's pretty good. We could have gone higher, but it's starting to cost way too much money. So right now,
410 is at the wheels, so that would be 500 at the crank with 18% drivetrain loss.
Yeah,
Sweet.
roughly. Next up, what they're doing is they are wiring in the rolling anti-lag into the. Actually, I want to keep that a surprise for the next video.
Sweet.
But they're wiring rolling anti-lag, and then they're going to do an oil pressure sending unit because mine is trash, and a few other things. So we're waiting on that, probably another 2 hours. But the two things we're going to have to fix is we're going to have to put in the other distributor that I have whenever I get home, which means we're going to have to remote into the shop and have Hal turn on, just lock our timing. And then I also need to get an air idle control valve because mine is all screwed up. So those are the two things I have to do before I can drive it.
Easy. I'll show you kind of what we got here. So you can take it up to what RPM you want. Obviously, you have some tack problems currently.
Yeah.
But I'll take it up to, say, if you're cruising at 4,500. This is the engage port. So when you pull that back, you take it up to like 4,000, pull this back, and then that'll hold that RPM. You'll just floor it at that
So
point.
can I launch it like that too, or?
Yeah, you can launch it like that. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so it'd be like launch control, whatever RPM. If you want to leave it 4,000, rev it up to 4, pull this back and hold it. That'll hold it at that RPM.
Okay.
I'll rev it up, kind of show you.
Oh, what just blew off?
What is that? Something off the back.
What is that?
Part of its exhaust.
He's like, boom!
That's alright. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to try to get it high. Oh! Yeah, thanks for shooting my
What is that stuff?
That's inside a muffler. The muffler's coming apart. You probably need a muffler.
My God. That hurt my head, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I haven't driven this thing in so long. Dude, the sounds are awesome. I don't know the RPMs at all.
Now, do you plan on turning it up or going E85 down the road or anything?
Well, like years from now, maybe.
Yeah, I got you. Get used to this. This will be such a fun setup for a long time, too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's never gonna get old.
No, it never does.
Yeah, daily driver.
This is a daily driver? Holy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's been my daily since, well, it's my first car, it's always been my daily.
Oh, I got you. That's cool, man.
Brakes seem a little more spongy than usual. I like
it might be because it's
sound.
been a long time since I don't know how long it's been since you've driven it, but
Oh, I missed third. That is crazy.
That was crazy.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I hit that way too low too, I think. There'll be a lot of wind noise on there, but that was awesome. Yeah.
blankets out the back end of the exhaust. I think he made his windshield wipers come on. That's it. He pulled on it and pulled them down.
What's up, guys? I kind of started my video off on the second day because I didn't get that much footage the first day. I was too excited. But my dad, Fearless Mods, link in bio or whatever description,
Hashtag.
has a really good in-detail video of the entire dyno day with a lot more footage. Mine was just kind of skimming the surface because I was too excited. I had waited 3 years for that day, or 3 days. So be sure to check out his video. And other than that, I'll probably have some reaction videos coming up soon before college if I can get the car fixed. And let me know what kind of content you guys want to see because I'm pretty much done with the car and I am broke. So give me video ideas. We left the car back in Ohio. Now we're in Colorado with family. I got to drive it for about a week before I broke off that oil temperature sensor. And now I have oil leaks about this big every time I park it for 10 minutes. So I'm not gonna drive it until I get a new plug for that. So that kind of sucks, but it's running really healthy other than the overheating. So still gotta figure that out. Lots of stuff to figure out still. But it's finally done, and now we're just enjoying time with family.